Hey guys, welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So previously on the channel we'd spoken about and I had shown you this particular coin, which is the 2023 Lunar Year of the Rabbit coin. Now this particular coin has an unlimited mintage, which basically means as long as people are buying this coin, the mint will keep producing. So it's not going to be unlimited as in into the millions, that just doesn't happen. But potentially it could be, 15, 20, 25,000, depending on the number that people have been buying, and the mint will choose to produce more. So that's why it's an unlimited mintage, but everything is essentially limited, but they'll keep producing until such a stage as they decide that sales are slowing down and they will no longer produce them. They'll produce them in batches essentially. So once that batch is over and sales have slowed down, they will stop producing them, and that's how we end up with different sort of numbers when we look through the annual report. But what I wanted to show you was the Mint, in conjunction with Australia Post, have come out with this particular PNC, which was part of the Impressions catalogue of items that have recently become available. Now, there's a number of reasons why this particular PNC is very special. So obviously it is numbered out of 888, so fairly low number for a PNC. Sure, there are PNCs that have very low numbered PNCs, but what makes this one so special is this coin. Now, essentially it's the same coin, but there is one big difference, which actually makes a very big difference. And this one here is another one that has the envelope privy on it. Now, I will try and go in really nice and close there, and you can see it there just above the mountains, a little envelope privy, which the Australia Post are putting on a number of selected items. And it's a privy mark that I like to collect, and there were a number of items that I would have loved to have got from the Impressions catalogue. Unfortunately, this one isn't one of the ones I was able to get at retail price, which was $39.95. I actually paid a lot more for this one, but it's one that I wanted and I was willing to pay for it, and I still saw value in it. And the reason why I see value in it is because of this number here, 888. Now, that makes this coin a very, very low mintage coin. Now, I know in the past that the mint have, in conjunction with Australia Post, have produced PNCs that have the privy mark on them, and there might be 7,000 or 8,000 of that particular privy mark. Say with the dinosaurs PNC that's recently been going about, I think that was released in September or something like that. So, but this one, if Australia Post do not bring out a standard item, so the Year of the Rabbit PNC, which they have done standard ones, and maybe they choose not to do it and this becomes just purely exclusive to this particular PNC. So there are some specialties with this PNC, which is that little mini sheet there with the gold foil and the Christmas Island stamps there, and postmarked 1st of November 2022. Okay, so there's a number of this is a special coin because it's not only dated 2023 and it does have the Queen's effigy on it. Now, we know that the Mint are going to be producing more coins with 2023 and the Queen's effigy. They've said that they will not be producing coins outside of collector coins that'll have the Queen's effigy on it. So, which does raise a few questions, because we've got the year sets coming out literally in a day or two. I think this coming week of November is when they're coming out, and I believe that they will have 2023 and the Queen's effigy on them, but they're normally also circulating coins, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Time will certainly tell what they do there. So this particular PNC is special because it is 888. Limited edition. It's a beautiful looking PNC, and it has the envelope privy on it. Now, these certainly did rocket up in price. So as I said, $39.95 was the initial price. Probably one mistake Australia Post put on this was the fact that they didn't limit the number of PNCs that one person could buy. So it was unlimited. So I think these went into only a few hands. So the aftermarket price has certainly been impacted by the few who managed to get these things. And well done to those guys. They didn't put any limits on it, and they took advantage of the market in some ways, and a little bit of a gamble in some ways, but people have certainly profited from it. And I certainly paid a lot more than the retail price on this one, but I still see value in it because of the low mintage of this particular coin. Now, it is a standard regular strike. There's nothing special about it. There's no proof or anything like that, other than the fact that it has the PNC. The envelope privy. So at 888, I did have a look, and I couldn't find any sort of good examples of something similar that has such a low mintage that isn't either silver or gold. Someone else will certainly know the answer to that, but I couldn't find something that I could compare it to in any way, which makes this 50-cent coin very, very special. All right, so that's the reason why I see value in this PNC. All right, so the next up, the only item I was able to get from Australia Post is this one through the impressions, and it wasn't really that popular, but for me it was popular because it has 5 coins in it, which is a full set, and these ones are marked with the D, I, N, and O, as well as the privy envelope there. So let me see if I can. There it is there. So they did come out with an individual PNC of each of these coins, and one including the privy mark, which has been the one that has gone up in price a fair bit more. This one here, I don't think it wasn't cheap. It certainly, it was like $130 or something. So this one here, I got number 441 out of 500. That's what I'm saying. So from a PNC point of view, that rabbit one is certainly not the lowest minted because it's 888. It's more about the actual coin, and it's just a lovely design as well. So this one being out of 500 makes it a little bit special as well, and some very nice postmarks there, as well as the dinosaur stamps. And there we have the obverse side. All right, so I was quite happy to add that to my dinosaur collection. The next coin I added to my dinosaur collection is this one here. All right, so let's open her up and have a look. There's all the packaging. So this is a 2022 $10 cement marked gold proof coin. All right, now let's have a look and show you guys exactly what we got here. This was not cheap. This was $360 for this particular coin. And I think there's a mintage of 2,000 of these were available for sale through the mint. And I got number 1592 on the certificate of authenticity. And there is the coin there. Now, I'll just try and show you guys roughly the size of this coin. So it's a fairly small coin. It is 1/10 of an ounce. So if I grab a 5-cent coin, just for comparison, so probably slightly smaller than a 5-cent coin for a 1/10 of an ounce. All right, so let's see if we can get a bit closer here. There it is there. So basically pure silver. It's the Australian dinosaurs, and it's got a cement mark there, and it's got $10 written on it. And there's the obverse side there. So quite a nice little gold coin, and probably the price that you would expect to pay for a 1/10 of an ounce coin. So I don't buy too many gold coins, and I actually don't own many. So that's why I chose to get this one. And probably the other reason why I could have bought another, there's another 1/10 of an ounce gold coin that is available through the mint at the moment, which I believe has got a kangaroo on it. The mintage on that one, even though they were exactly the same price, the mintage on that particular one is, I think, 5,000, whereas this one was only 2,000, and that's the only reason why I went for that particular coin over the other one. Even though the other one is a very nice design as well, I chose to go with the dinosaurs one. I don't think it really will impact pricing or value long term, those sort of numbers. These sort of coins tend to either go up and down based on the gold price. So I just like the coin, and I felt like buying it, so I did. Alright guys, that is all we have for this video. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at a few of the more recent pickups that I've been able to get my hands on. And that wraps up this video. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, bye for now.